Complete tearaway rally, and it's difficult to fathom the reasons there as well, because just in a matter of couple of days there's a massive surge on precious metals. Gold, silver actually ran up quite a bit more than gold, because it's high by 13% in a matter of 5 days. And then of course copper has been trending at record high levels, and that continues to gain ground. Multiple reasons of the tailwinds that we are seeing. Of course, for bullion, of course the demand from central banks, especially the Chinese central bank, has increased, so that's adding to that demand. The Asian buying as it is has been high with respect to the gold bullion, and then the rate cut expectation is also something which is actually turning favorable for the gold. For silver as well, similar scenario coming in, but just the added factor of the geopolitical uncertainty with the unfortunate demise of the Iranian president as well. That's added to a bit of an uncertainty factor. Also the fact that silver also has industrial uses, and industrial demand has been also inching higher, which is also underlined by the kind of numbers that we have seen for copper, which is at record high level. There was a bit of a short squeeze in the system as per analysts, plus the fact that China is now talking about perhaps more stimulus for their property market. All of these tailwinds are presenting that Goldilocks scenario for metals, and that's the reason we saw a massive rally. But then the question is that yes, copper is at record high, gold is at record high of that $2,450 per ounce. But what does it mean for inflation and the overall setup that we have at our hands here?
See, inflation is not only dominated by metals. There are other components also. For example, sugar prices have come down. I was looking at milk prices. Milk prices have actually come down. Vegetable prices in India have come down. So just to imagine that, okay, metal prices are high, inflation is coming back, I think it may not be proper. Crude, by the way, has not really, and thank God for us, crude has not really participated in this rally. What is interesting is that if this kind of surge continues, and I'm keeping precious metal aside because that's a completely different kettle of fish, why they are moving and how they will move. Is it time to relook at metal stocks and the outperformance in what some of the metal stocks is? I think is it overdone, or there is still some more extension? Looking at the recent price surge, and especially if I look at the recent price surge, let's say in steel, copper, aluminum, you may actually imagine that some of the metal stocks have a long way to go. In India, the best play, of course, on non-steel is always Vedanta. Not too many listed players are there in terms of the non-ferrous player, apart from, let's say, Vedanta and Hindalco. But ferrous is where the exciting things actually could happen. Why? Because iron ore prices are down, and steel prices have gone up, and coal prices are down, which means that for steel companies, what you're selling is actually higher, and what you're buying in terms of raw material, that has actually gone lower. If this continues, then this could be a good quarter for some of the steel stocks, and I don't think markets are really capturing that. So in terms of a real near-term impact, iron ore is down, steel is up, and this could be a decent quarter for metal stocks, at least the ferrous ones.